My name's Anna and I'm the runner on Doctor Who. Being a runner involves picking up artists or directors in the morning, bringing them to set or unit base for makeup and costume, getting their breakfast because sometimes they can't go for themselves because they're in the makeup chair. So bringing that to them. Then once you get on set, is getting the tea and coffee ready and the artist chairs, getting them all set up, bottle of water by each chair, keeping people quiet throughout the day, and basically anything that anyone wants. There's two things that I really have enjoyed more than any other thing. There was a night when we were filming down in Barry on a night shoot, and myself and Dan, the third AD, were down the bottom of the train track, and there was two massive explosions, and we sat there stopping people going up, and we thought they would just be little puffs of smoke, and we both looked at each other like, I can't believe it was brilliant. And then in the distance you could see all the street lights, people like neighbours and things just thinking what the hell's going on, and all the street lights and the windows and the curtains twitching. It was fantastic. So that was a really good day. And then when we were filming in Museum Avenue in Park Place in Cardiff, and we had all the aliens, that was just the best. Because most of the aliens, there was 20 extras, and they all had like bird heads on and they couldn't see, and it took half an hour to rig them up, to walk them onto set. They were completely blind. So we had a bit of fun that day as well. One day we were in the Royal Infirmary in Cardiff, and Chris Eccleston was in his trailer downstairs, and Chris had given his book to Phil Shellard. So Phil gave me the book and said, can you take this down to Chris in his trailer? So I was walking along, and it was raining that day, and there was a big stinking puddle, and I slipped and dropped Christopher Eccleston's book in this puddle, and it was the biggest puddle ever, and it was a brand new book. So I got it, and the book used to be like this thick, and it just grew, this massive book, plastered in mud. So I took it home overnight, and I tried to dry it on the radiator, and I was avoiding Chris for about 2 hours that night, and he's going, has anyone seen my book? And I was thinking, please don't ask Phil, because Phil will say, I'll give it to Anna. So I managed to avoid him. Next day, tried to send 2 of the drivers out to see if they could get this book, and apparently it had taken Chris 4 weeks to get hold of this book because it was so unique, and then I had to just come clean, and he was completely fine about it, and he laughed, and it was all okay. If I had any other job on Doctor Who, I'd like to be Barnaby. He sits inside the Dalek and he moves along, and I've tried to bribe him with so many things to have a go inside the Dalek and move around, but he's having none of it.